to the EPL. Massive games were played in the EPL yesterday. I mean, we kind of emphasize the fact that there was a 9-game trailer in match day yesterday, match day 3 actually in the EPL. But I'm going to start with early fixtures. Burnley played a 0-0 situation, terrible times in Manchester, I must say. Burnley played 0-0 with Manchester United, and Man City lost 0-1 to Stoke City a certain day off. That at one point had played for Chelsea, well, for Manchester United. He didn't get play time, but it was a member of the squad in Manchester United. Newcastle played 3-3. It was a thriller. We saw another Manchester United, rejectee, should I use that word, scored a dying minute equalizer for Crystal Palace, talking about Zaha. The game ended 3-3. QPR stunned Sunderland 1-0. Remember, they played a 1-1 draw with Manchester United just the other week, just gone past week. They played 1-0 over Sunderland. Swansea maintaining top form. They have 3 out of 3, meaning they have 9 points as well. They played 3-0 over West Brom. West Brom has our own Brownie Day and Echebe. West Ham lost 1-3 to Southampton. Southampton, doing well, getting 3 goals past West Ham at home. That says a lot about their resilience. And the game of the day will be Everton taking on Chelsea. It was a late kickoff. Chelsea scoring 6 goals past Everton. A lot of people thought that game was going to be difficult. But, I mean, Chelsea with a statement of intent, wanted to do well this season. We're going to come to talk to you about that as well. But quickly, let's start with the Burnley-Manchester game. Larry.
I was particularly disappointed, with the way Manchester United. I thought Manchester United were going to try to respond, particularly to all of the things that happened over the past 2 weeks. They had lost to MK Dons, they had lost to Swansea, they had drawn against Sunderland, and then they had acquired Angel Di Maria. You would expect that they will give a fight. They did try to give a fight. Angel Di Maria, we all respect to him, actually tried to come to the party to create chances for his teammates to bury goals. But that didn't work. And eventually, it was hauled off. And I was Manchester United. They don't seem to understand. Either they don't seem to understand the formation that LVG wants, or LVG doesn't have the personnel.
I'm not going to entirely agree with you on that issue, because he had actually come out to say that it's going to take him about 3 months for the entire team to blend. Remember, this is a side that they've played 4-2-2, 4-3-3 over so many years. They won laurels with the 4-3-3 formation, and LVG has come out to say that it's going to change it to a 3-5-1 formation. Thereabout. So it's going to take them a while to struggle. I think they will still come good.
For as long as I have known Manchester United, which is the early 90s, they have played a 4-4-2 system right from their youth system. Right from the youth system, they played a 4-4-2 under Fergie, even the academies, even from the under 11s when all the Paul Scholes and the Beckhams were there, this class of 92, used to 4-4-2. All of a sudden, how do you expect this system to work using 3-5-2? And that's the challenge this guy is going to have, Louis van Gaal, particularly with the fact that they don't have the personnel to play this 3-5-2. I mean, for you to play 3-5-2,
so are you saying it's not going to work for them? Are you saying 3-5-2?
It will take time.
I need to understand what
you're trying to say. To be safe, I personally would have hopefully gone for a 4-4-2 to be safe, get the points, and hopefully somewhere along the line, deploy it, particularly when you have the personnel. But now he doesn't seem to have the personnel. That's why he wants to buy, now he has bought in Delibin. You hear he wants to buy this, he wants to buy that, and all of that, just to make sure that this 3-5-2 works.
All right. Fortunately, I know Louis van Gaal, you're just like Pinel, and you're just going to analyze what you think as regards the game. However, we're going to talk about some transfers. Also, we have a statement coming through that Loic Remy will be joining Chelsea for an aggregate fee at least £8.5 million. We will confirm that before the end of the day. We understand talks are ongoing. We just need a confirmation if Loic Remy will be joining Chelsea, but the indications are strong. Also, Daley Blind, like Larry did say, will be joining Manchester United too. We need an official statement, then we'll be tracking that and let you know as soon as possible too as well. Having said that, the Chelsea played yesterday, and it was fantastic to actually see Chelsea play against Everton. A lot of people thought that game was going to be difficult for the Chelsea side, but I mean, they were clearly in control of the entire 90 minutes, I must confess.
The more you dislike Mourinho for his attitude of the field and things he says during press conferences, the more you get to like him for his tactical acumen. You have to give it to this guy. What did he do from last season? What did he learn from last season? He discarded Fernando Torres. He brought back an old war guard in Drogba. He dropped Cech, brought in Thibaut Courtois, replaced Ashley Cole with Philippe Louis, who has even played as Aspilicueta is still playing. And critically, 2 major signings that Mourinho did that would turn the course of this season around. Fabregas in the middle, Diego Costa up front. Costa is the first man since Adrian Mutu to score 3 goals in his first 3 games. And he scored 4 goals in his first 3 games. It took him 3 games to score 4 goals. Fernando Torres took 39 games to score 4 goals. You have to admire Mourinho. Coming back to yesterday's game, it was brilliant. He had everything you wanted to see. 2 very fast goals, you know, under 3 minutes. And that was Everton's undoing, because each time they tried to come back into that game, he just turned that on the counter attack. Chelsea very deadly. Ramirez beautiful. Mikel came on. I saw a Mikel that we should see in Nigeria. I mean, Mikel was brilliant. That's exactly what
I wish you could see the goals, but in case they're not coming through,
I wish you can actually see that. Particularly that last goal. Mikel, what did Mikel do? Mikel broke up play. He drove forward and gave a lovely assist. That assist is Xavi-esque, is Iniesta-like, brilliant pass for Diego Costa. And that's exactly what you expect to see from a certain Mikel when it comes to Nigeria. But brilliant from Chelsea yesterday. Okay. They did it well. They were brilliant all through the game. And you could see that it was the early goal. Although there were calls for offside here and there, particularly for Ivanovic, Everton were unlucky, particularly with the header from Lukaku, that distance scored but was ruled out for offside. And then Mireles also hitting the crossbar. So you could say Everton, even these goals, Seamus Coleman actually scored an own goal. So you could say a lot of defensive errors everywhere. But this is exactly what you want to see from football. He took his own goal very well, the Naismith, and he brought it back to about 3-2. But every time, Chelsea kept on going and going, and Matic got a brilliant goal yesterday with the left footer.
Eto'o scored on his debut.
Eto'o scored on his debut against his former team, and you know, and at this point it was 4-3. So you will think, okay, maybe Everton will just do this 4-4, and it was just a very good spectacle to see yesterday. And Thibaut Courtois, all the goals he conceded, you could say, you can't blame him for all those goals. Those are actually world-class goals. Ramirez increased the tally to 5-3, restoring Chelsea's 2-point advantage. And this is what I wanted you to see. Mikel breaks up play and gives a lovely pass to Diego Costa. The leg over, pulls away, and bam. Fantastic. That is Diego Costa. Chelsea will be tough this season.
All right, quickly, we're going to talk about the other games. That was him getting the last goal with his mentor, Mose. Now, I must give kudos to Mikel. We couldn't see that particular pass up close and personal. But quickly, let's talk about the games that we played today. Now, I'm going to ask you one question, Larry Pinel. Do you think these are the sides that we're playing today are formidable positions to the likes of Manchester City and Chelsea? However, we'll see Aston Villa take on Hull City. Early game will be Tottenham taking on Liverpool, and the last game will be Leicester taking on Arsenal FC. These guys are also contenders for the trophy.
You're right. Particularly Liverpool, they seem to have got it right. You know, at first you thought Brendan Rodgers was just buying everybody. Lallana come, Ricky Lambert come, Emre Can come. But with Balotelli, I think he's got himself a 20-goal per season striker. Tottenham have been doing very, very well. They've won 4 games this season, particularly 2 in Europa and 2 in the league. If they get to win Liverpool, they will be on 9 points as well. Arsenal will be tough this season as well because they didn't lose anybody of importance this season. Previous season, they've been losing Nasri, Fabregas, Van Persie. But this season, they lost people like Vermaelen and all that who are actually not in their main team. And they've gained in terms of Sanchez and people who can actually add to the squad. So you'd expect those teams to give Chelsea and Man City a run. All
right, although it's still early days, we are early days in the EPL. If you can get to see the log, Chelsea still on top with 9 points. Having won 3 of the games after playing 3 games. Swansea also have 9 points as well. Tottenham, should they win the 3rd game today, will join the likes of Chelsea and Swansea on top of the table, also with 9 points. That's it. Chelsea, Swansea, Tottenham, and Manchester City. Just below them, Man City is Arsenal. Manchester United on 17th or 11th, somewhere in the table. Bottom 5, for now, we are West Brom, Leicester, Crystal Palace, and Burnley. These last 3 actually are the 3 that came from relegation. They just got promoted. That's relegation from the lower division. They just joined the Premiership. That's what it is. It's probably going to change at the end of the day when Leicester City get to play Arsenal. And should they get, you never can say, get maximum points against Arsenal. Having said that, we'll move on straight to the Spanish La Liga. Interesting times. They've just played 2 games in the Spanish La Liga. We saw 4 games take place yesterday. Athletic Bilbao got a 3-0 victory over Levante. Cordoba, they seem like they mean business this season. I mean, they played a 1-1 draw with Celta de Vigo. Atletico de Madrid got the first victory of the season, defeated Eibar 2-1, and Espanyol lost 1-2 to Sevilla.
It was brilliant for Atletico Madrid, particularly coming back from that disappointing draw in the first game. And they went 2 goals up, allowed Eibar to get one back, and Nevi ended to it. But the games...
It seems like they've set it live after Diego Costa with Mandzukic.
Definitely, they have. And Mandzukic is beginning to adapt to the Spanish La Liga. But all eyes will be on today's fixtures, when you'd expect that Barcelona will go away to Villarreal, and then Real Madrid will go away to Real Sociedad. Brilliant. Last week was brilliant for Lionel Messi, got 2 goals, and the young guy Julio Enrique has promoted to the first team, Manuel El Haddadi, got a brilliant one. And Ronaldo also scored. And interesting times between Ronaldo and Messi again. They've started on a goal-scoring note.
Okay.
Ronaldo won UEFA Player of the Year.
Yeah.
No prize for guessing. 17 goals, Champions League.
Yeah.
I mean...
All right, quickly, let's take you through the fixtures of the games that will take place in the Spanish La Liga today. Like you did say, Villarreal will take on Barcelona, Real Sociedad will play host to Real Madrid, Deportivo La Corona will take on Rayo Vallecano, and Elche will play host to Granada CF. We understand that what's his name? Cristiano Ronaldo will not be playing in that game. He's been rested. Quickly, having said that, on Friday we did see, on Thursday, we saw the Champions League draw take place, and the groupings have been made. We'll start with Group A quickly. Talking about the Champions League. Juventus, Malmo, Olympiacos, and Atletico Madrid all playing Group A. Juventus, Malmo.
Madrid.
Yeah.
Juventus, Atletico Madrid. I'm giving you, as I was mentioning the...
I thought I was saying something wrong.
As I'm mentioning the league.
That's it. Atletico Madrid, Juventus, Olympiacos FC, Malmo, FF. It's football. It's difficult to
football, but Tayo, let's do our own job as analysts. I think Atletico Madrid and Juventus will qualify for that.
Okay, that's Group A. In Group B, we have Liverpool. They started the tournament by taking on Ludogorets, and also FC Basel will play Real Madrid for you.
Real Madrid should top, Liverpool should follow, but they should watch out for Basel. I mean, Chelsea will remember Basel.
As a lot of people remember Basel. Group C, we have Benfica and Zenit St. Petersburg, Bayern Leverkusen, as well as AS Monaco.
Very, very tough group. But Benfica, from last season, you know, they were in the final. You expect them to qualify. You would expect one of Leverkusen and Monaco to also qualify, because Monaco have actually spent well. If they lose Falcao, difficult for them.
And it looks like he's going to be leaving anyway, because you understand the £20 million loan has been agreed.
And James Rodriguez has left already.
I know, gone to Real Madrid. Talking about Group D is the next stage. We have Arsenal is the next group. We have Arsenal, Borussia Dortmund, Galatasaray, and Anderlecht. Arsenal, Borussia Dortmund, they love themselves. I must say, I mean, year in, year out, they keep getting themselves.
You're right. If Borussia Dortmund plays to their potential, they will top this group, and Arsenal should come second. Galatasaray will give them a run for their money.
Talking about Group E, which is the next group, we have FC Bayern Munich, Manchester City, CSKA Moscow, and AS Roma.
Bayern Munich will top very comfortably, in my own opinion. But between Manchester City and Roma, that is where the tough task lies.
Group F is the next group. Barcelona, PSG, Ajax, and Apoel Nicosia.
Barcelona should top this group. PSG should also qualify. Ajax seem to be rebuilding. Once they rebuild, they sell. Once they rebuild, they sell. Barcelona, PSG.
Okay, for you. We can rule out Ajax.
Yeah, definitely.
You can rule out Ajax. Talking about Group G, it seems it's going to be easy for Chelsea, because they play Chelsea, they play Schalke, Sporting Club de Portugal, which also could be Sporting CP, Lisbon, and Maribor FC.
It will be Chelsea. Chelsea will top this group. Schalke should come second, but they should watch out closely for a club like Sporting Lisbon.
And Group H, which is the last group, we have Athletic Bilbao taking on Shakhtar Donetsk first game, and we will see FC Porto taking on Bate Borisov.
I think Porto from this group and Shakhtar Donetsk.
All right, I'd like to thank you so much, Larry Pinel. Those are the fixtures and the groupings of the Champions League. Like we did say, so many things are currently going on in the world of football. We're going to go on a break. When we come back, it's been a pleasure doing this segment with you. Ken will be back after this break to take you through the rest of the program. Join us again after the break.